Hey guys, and welcome back to more Broken Age. So I figured out what we had to do. It's actually a conversation we missed originally. So I'll show you what we did, just as a refresher, and what you want to do. So it's up in Mariloft. So what we did is we hopped on the ladder here, and we talked to Blackbeard.
How does that big cloud stay afloat?
Just like all the other clouds. There's nothing special about my cloud.
So we thought it had to do with talking about this anti-gravity thrust unit. So we didn't have any success, so we just hopped off here and assumed there's something to trick him into getting that high anti-gravity thrust unit. But what you actually want to do is you want to jump on this, but you actually want to talk to Father.
Father.
Hello?
So you're going to do a couple things. You can ask him to rescue
Can you
Harmony.
rescue Harmony now?
I still can't reach him, and he's too noble to jump.
So he won't jump and he can't do anything. So you can get him to tie the bow.
Tie that bow on Harmony's cloud?
Why would I do that?
And you can do some funny things. You can say,
To expose him for the fraud that he is.
What are you talking about? Harmony is our leader and needs our help right now.
so either of these all work. This is probably the funniest
So we
one.
can use it to make a rescue harness for him.
Great idea. So, how do I untie it?
Can you tell me what kind of knot it is?
Yeah, the big old nasty looking kind.
Thanks.
So I'd recommend, I think you might get a round knot, but if you get that knot, I'd recommend not retying it. You can retie it, but we're going to ask a knot expert for advice. So
Sounds bad. I'd better go find a knot expert for advice.
Yeah, like a professional knotologist.
so that's a good hint. I'm quickly going to save to show you guys some of the other knots. Let's overwrite that save. Just quickly here, just in case I can't figure out what kind of knots there are. Because there's some cool knots, and you guys have to describe the knots, so.
Father, could you...
Oops.
Let's give that knot...
So what happens is, you can give them several different things. So
Work it apart with your fingers.
Like this?
if he works on it, you'll get an entirely different knot.
Rats. That was a bad idea.
What does it look like now?
Well,
So now you have to figure out what that looks like.
terrible knot.
So if you can't figure out what it looks like, because you'll have to describe this knot, you can keep working
Let's give that knot...
through it, so.
Try to find a loose section.
Huh? All right.
So yeah, like I said, none of these will have worked. You'll just keep working on it.
I think I messed it up.
What does it look like now?
Well,
Okay, so we're back to that one. But anyway, if you keep doing it, you'll get different knot combinations. You can describe them to the knot expert. So, I didn't really catch this clue when I played the game originally. But I just walked around talking to people and I figured out who it was. Kind of makes sense in the dialogue, but I think there usually is a kind of hint beforehand. But you'll see what I mean in a second. So we gotta go back to, what's it called, Shellmore? And my memory's so bad, like I can't remember. Mariloft's even remember. It's something to do with shells. So if you talk to Carl? Yeah, because it took out the
Hey, Carol.
Carol.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
I love the Mariloft thing where they take out the vowels. Anyway,
You seem good with your hands. Know anything about knots?
Sure. Tying or untying?
Untying.
I see. What's it look like?
so this is the reason I didn't change it. Like, I'm not sure if these all give you the right thing. Like, I guess a little bit like you, strange enough, like a bucket of fingers. I went with like a headache wearing a belt.
Like a headache wearing a belt.
I think I know that one. Well, let me just draw you a quick diagram. Oh, darn.
What?
Well, I can't seem to find anything to draw with. I'm sorry. I guess I'm of no use after all.
Hang on. I'll be right back with a writing utensil.
So anyway, like I was saying, I think there's a correct one. I haven't done it enough to really test it. Like, I'm not going to put the time and do like every knot combination and see if every combination you say gets the right one. I know that one works. You can kind of figure yourself. Ooh, was that there before?
Hey, there's a big sparking hole in the floor.
That's your superconductive gyroscopic hypercam in action, man. Works like crazy.
Okay.
Look at that.
So anyway, the pencil, if you remember it, is right there. I remembered
Can I
it.
borrow your space
I don't know
pencil?
why, but I think I just saw it.
Just a regular pencil, but okay.
I was like how it calls this space pencil. So
Okay.
that's all we need here. We can head back to Carla, and she will give us the item we need. So if you talk to her again, nothing. She'll just repeat what she said before. See, I just had to give her the pencil.
Hey, I found a pencil.
Oh, great. Hand it over, honey. Now, what was I going to draw for you again? Oh, yeah. Untying knots.
I think I know that one.
So
Here's a diagram. Follow those instructions exactly. Oh, you'll have a totally different knot on your hands.
So the first time I got this, I actually drew the picture because I didn't think they'd
This
give
diagram
it
is
to
good
you.
For one thing, untying knots.
But you actually don't need to draw it or write it down because it pretty much makes it when you do it. So the diagram I got last time was actually different than this one. It was like, I think it possibly was even funnier than this one. I'm not exactly sure what this one says, but it was like pull the rabbit's ears, tickle the bunny, and like boat under the bridge. It was pretty funny. But well, let's see what this one is. So with the non-expert Carl's life, we can untie the knot.
Let's give that knot another try, okay?
Okay.
So if you give the right description, you'll get this to pop up, and you have to figure out what this is. So it's a sweater, so probably unravel the sweater.
Unravel the sweater.
Huh? All right. It's still naughty, but now it's less naughty.
So now we have to do the next thing. So I think it's probably a baby. So make the baby play patty cake.
Make the baby play patty cake.
You mean something like not so tough now, are you? Huh?
I think these are all potential options. So this is is it pull off the fly's wings? Probably.
Pull off the fly's wings.
Gotcha. Uh-oh. That made it worse.
Oh no.
What does it look like now?
Well,
Shoot.
like a whole new, terrible knot.
Hang on. I'm gonna get a new diagram and be right back.
Okay.
So if you screw it up, you have to go all the way back.
What's it look like this time?
Like a face is really like a cow's udder. Bucket of fingers.
Like a bucket of fingers.
I think I know that one. Here's a diagram. Follow those instructions exactly. Oh, you'll have...
So it'll teleport you back. Which is really handy. It saves you all the walking. So
Let's give that knot.
so let's try this knot again. So we have a different. Well, actually have the same. Two of the three are the same, but anyway, unravel the sweater. We've done that. Steal the banana.
Steal the banana.
Okay. That helps a little.
And we already know make the baby play patty
Make the
cake.
baby play patty cake.
Right.
Like I said, the first one I had was cooler.
Did something. I got it.
Hey, get your mitts off that!
What the heck?
Avert your eyes! Further, get me a towel.
Oh,
Brother Lightbeard, what is all that stuff?
I know it looks like a big hoarding junk pile, but you have to understand. I might need some of this stuff someday.
But everything you said about lightness, I don't know what I believe.
You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll...
singing fish.
Hey, is that a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit right there?
I have no idea, but you're welcome to take it.
What? No, that's mine! My lightness!
As a matter of fact, is there any place you'd like it delivered?
Oh, nice. Deal.
Yep, this came from my ship. Someone must have looted it while I was asleep.
You sure you don't want to ride over the plague dam with us, Father?
No, I need to go take care of Harmony. Goodbye, space boys.
That was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to look young, but I'm obviously a grown man, right?
So, that's another item. So, the knot thing's cool. If you get the game, you'll be really impressed by how many different knots and stuff. Except the first time I thought it was kind of cooler. But, so, this is what prompted me to figure out the fish thing. We saw the fish fall off. And Carla wants us to have a fish. So, the fish fell into the tree here.
I can't reach it.
So I says, honey, I would never call your mother a catfish. They've got shorter whiskers.
Tree.
Human?
So,
That fish up there in your branches, can I have it?
Sorry, I caught it. Until it falls from my branches, it's mine. That's the code of the trees.
okay. So,
Oh,
you can
come
say
on.
this.
You don't need that fish.
I happen to think it brings an interesting asymmetry to my look. So back off.
The one thing you can do is
Hey,
tell them a joke.
want to hear a joke?
Ooh, is it a tree joke?
So that's a hint. You want as many of the jokes possible to be a tree. So the only one here about tree is
Say, do you know old Pete the pine tree?
Piney Pete down the hill? Sure. Good friend of mine.
so again. Wood one.
I heard he had wood for brains.
What's wrong with wood for brains? I have wood for brains.
That's the joke. He's really smart.
Oh. Huh. Not very funny.
Okay, maybe that was a little bit overboard with
Okay,
the wood.
let me try another joke.
I think that's gonna make a puke. So we'll try this one again.
Say, do you know old Pete the pine tree?
Piney Pete down the hill?
Okay, so that's maybe it has to do with trees possibly because trees have nuts.
I heard he had one too many nuts.
Hey, keep it clean. There are saplings around here.
I didn't mean... Sorry.
Okay,
Okay?
obviously not. Oh, at least it's a different one.
Did you hear the local coffee shop has a no oaks policy?
What? In this day and age?
No. It closed
It
up.
closed down.
Well, good riddance and no wonder. That policy was certainly a joke. You're right about that. But there's certainly nothing funny about it.
Okay, so this is harder than the time I did before.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear about the First National Tree Bank?
No? What? I have all my money in the First National Tree Bank.
Darn it, it's they have free
They
cookies
have
there.
free cookies there.
So?
Okay,
No.
come on.
Okay. Why didn't the acorn want to go to the opera?
I don't know. Why didn't the acorn want to go to the opera?
The coffee
The
is
coffee
terrible.
there is terrible.
How is that relevant?
It's not relevant.
Okay, now this is actually funny.
Is it?
No, this is making me laugh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh well, let's try something different then.
Did you hear about Lil Sammy Saw?
Who is that? Some sort of depraved serial killer? What did he do?
I heard he had one too many nuts.
Well, I hear he got in some really big trouble.
Well, I'm not really surprised. So, that's your joke?
Yep.
Huh.
Man, I'm just not getting it.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Do you know why penguins don't have Christmas trees?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because they don't believe in tree murder?
Never mind.
Okay, so it doesn't have to do with penguins because... Oh, because Christmas trees have to do with... The... Okay.
How many lumberjacks does it take to change a light bulb?
2. One to murder a tree to make a ladder, the other to change the light bulb.
That's a reasonable number, actually.
Okay, so he's not going to go for it. Why did the president chipmunk get impeached?
Why did the president of the chipmunks get impeached?
Ooh, I bet he did something cheeky. Am I right?
Hey, this is my joke.
Okay, okay. What did he do?
He had one too many nuts.
I heard he had one too many nuts.
Hey, keep it clean.
No, okay.
What's the smallest full-grown tree you ever heard of?
Well, some say the dwarf willow, but it's really no more than a shrub, if you ask me.
Your mother is a dwarf willow?
Right. So this dwarf willow walks into a taco shop, right?
That's unlikely, considering the harsh Arctic climates in which it's usually found.
They sell snow tacos, okay?
That and the fact that trees don't walk.
Why do you hate jokes?
I'll tell you when I hear one.
Oh, this is so fun. Okay. He threw a clock out the window?
I heard he threw a clock out a window.
What window? He lives outdoors.
You can't overanalyze humor.
Humor is a strong word for this.
I love this. This is awesome. He's not gonna like that one. First National Tree Bank. It closed down.
It closed down.
Oh no, my whole life savings.
Okay.
Don't worry, it just started a new branch.
Oh. Oh.
So that's the one I knew.
And I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole.
Yikes, how's that thing talking? Oh, that's creepy.
You get an axe and I'll get a pole if you go down to the crawdad hole.
Honey, sugar pie, baby mine.
Shh.
Can you make it sing more? 'Cause I like that.
I don't see what good my fish could do there.
Come on.
It seems like so much work to teach a fish to sing. I wonder why they didn't teach it a second song.
Uh-oh. I smell tartar sauce.
I probably can't get to sing anymore. But anyway, so once you've done that, sorry for making that joke part so long. I got it like on the first time, the other time I said it. So I want to try out some of those other ones. They're pretty funny, actually.
What's that?
You get a lot of fish when you use the right equipment.
You caught that fish? On this beach? What's your secret?
Maybe I'll show you sometime. Let me think about it.
Okay, so now we've convinced her that the hook is perfect. But guys, I think we'll show that in the next episode. So we'll be back in the next episode for more. Thanks, guys. Later.